Hey guys, Congresswoman Angie Craig. Hi guys. Hi. We are exercising our congressional authority. I'm Congresswoman Angie Craig. Congresswoman Kelly Morrison. Congresswoman Ilhan Omar.
Can we talk to you guys in there?
Yeah. If we can come past, then we can probably talk. We have our
contact our supervision, ma'am.
Yeah.
If you guys can move this way so we can have a conversation with them, that would be great.
What do you think this is then?
This is a front. This is a scam.
All of these are fraudulent. They've been doing this for years.
Whoa! Whoa!
I'm gonna sue you, to be honest.
You're gonna sue me for what?
For what you're doing.
What am I doing?
Illegal activities.
Illegal activities
Yes.
of what? Where were you born?
This is filthy.
Are you from Somalia? Right now we're in front of First Choice Childcare, and this place has received at least $250,000 in 2025. And it's next to another daycare center right there called Bright Futures Daycare. So we're not sure what's going on here. We're gonna knock on the door. We're gonna see if anybody wants to talk to us. There's a Somalian guy right here that's filming us. You can put the camera on him. He put the camera down just now. He's filming us. Now we're gonna go knock on the door here, and we're gonna see if we can talk to anybody. So they're not answering. But one of the weird things, every freaking window in this place is blocked out. Can't see through here. All blocked out. So we're just gonna try calling the number that's listed.
This mailbox is not currently accepting messages because voicemail has not yet been activated. Goodbye.
So their voicemail doesn't work. It's just like, this is just such a joke. And again, just so everybody's clear, open 7 days a week.
This is an all hands on deck process, and in Minnesota we know how to protect one another, and I have been incredibly proud the way our neighbors have shown up for one another. It's been beautiful to see, and that kind of resistance is why ICE agents seem so angry and agitated, because they have never experienced the kind of love that we experience here in Minnesota. And we know that they are going to disappear one day, but we will be here caring for one another and carrying out policy with love here in Minnesota.
With no cause and murdering people for trying to flee and for obeying a command to leave the area, and then shooting her in the face like that after she drops her kid off at school. We have to show up with guns. We have to. There's no other way around it. I don't care if I don't have a Minnesota carry permit. I'm unarmed right now, but this is the last time I show up to face these guys without a weapon. There's no way. I got shot with a pepper ball 5 minutes after walking in here. I never laid a finger on them. I never raised a hand to them. I've only been using my voice. The time for speaking is over. The time for niceties is over. The time for peace is over. They fired the first shot. It is time to end this shit by any means necessary.
You're talking about, potentially going to a dark place in this country. Do you foresee
We're there. This is the dark place. This is the dark time. We have people being sent to Salvadorian concentration camps. We got other countries being raided for their oil. We're in the dark time. There's no way out of this. There's no voting our way out of this. We can't wait till November. There's no waiting to the ballot box. We need to get to the bullet box. That's the only way. If there was another way, I'd be advocating for it. I've spoken peacefully. I've marched peacefully. I marched without Sharpton. I marched on Washington. I've been peaceful. I've acted peacefully. The time for peace is over. The time for any means necessary is right now.
That's a powerful, powerful message that you're delivering.
This family should not wait for justice. And remember, we fought for Jamar Clark. We occupied a precinct for Jamar Clark. We did not get justice for Jamar Clark. But when the city burned, after George Floyd, all of a sudden there were some charges. So for those who are on the media talking about, don't burn it down, don't set it on fire, let me tell you this, we need justice and we need it now. Yeah. Because what happens after that is on your pants. All power to the people.
If I continually see you following us, interfering with us, honking your horn, blocking our cars, you have a very high probability of making a really bad decision and being arrested today, okay?
I think I'm making exactly the right decision.
Oh, then why are you giving her a warning? I'm giving her a warning to not interfere with what we're doing, to not make a bad decision today and ruin your life.
Whoa, bad
decisions. Thank you.
That's funny coming from you.
Okay, alrighty. Thank you. Have a good day.
I hope you have a terrible day.
Okay, thank you.
Imagine Republicans going to the border, stopping everybody with doing stuff like this, and just, you know, like, hey, no, y'all can't come in with guns and all that. It would be almost the same thing, because that's what the people voted for, Joe Biden, and he allowed to open the border. So if Republicans all they did was sit there in their house, upset and pissed off. These people are actually out here burning Tesla vehicles, and now they're dying because of
burning
this.
ice trucks. Did you see the ice truck they burnt down today?
You know, that was a great way to put that, honestly.
Yeah, it's the same thing, bro. Just put it in reverse.
If you reverse the roles, but it seems like a lot of the times with the right and the left, if you reverse the roles, it just makes it even more clear that they are actually delusional, bro. These people, they're out there selling things, they're out there in the cold, doing all this, like, bro, for social justice points. For like people's opinion, this shows the power of how people want to be perceived as, wow, I want people to think I'm a good person. I want people to like me this bad. You are bored. It's either that or you're bored. That's the only reason that you going out there for real.
Man, I just have so much to say, bro. This right here, this looks like some Fallout game.
Man, this looks
Hunger
like
game.
Like
this looks insane.
This is
like,
America.
If y'all played the game Fallout, this looks just like that. It looks like we're on the way to the purge or something.
It looks bad.
And just guys, roles reversed. Imagine Republicans doing this.
Yeah.
Oh, that's would be real Nazis. These are pretty extremists.
Y'all are going against the law. Like, it's just, yeah.
And guess what? The ICE agents, that's their job. They don't
it's
pay.
the
This is
law.
how they feed their family.
It's the law. Any other country, if you get deported, they deport you. And that's that. I mean,
wait, so are ICE agents are they police officers or are they in the military?
It's a government agency.
It's an actual
government agency.
It's like the DEA, Homeland Security,
Immigration, Customs Enforcement.
Okay, so what would you have to have? You just have to get hired, I guess.
No, you go through things. You got a badge and stuff.
Yeah,
it's like being a police officer.
I don't know if y'all watching that body cam footage. That woman who got shot, her girlfriend or wife was there. She drove off without her. She's trying to get in the car.
But what happened?
You didn't watch on the body cam? That
Which
girl's
one?
wife is in the body cam. The one that got shot.
Oh.
Her wife was in the video harassing cops. And at the end of it, when she drove off, the wife was trying to open the door. She drove off.
Oh yeah,
without her.
okay, yeah, I did see that. So it was a gay couple. So the wife was gay.
Yeah.
The woman that got
Makes
killed
sense.
has a kid.
Makes sense. And to this guy,
oh, that dude, I forgot about him, bro. That's so far ago.
Bro.
Hold on. Now I know the side that was upset about the speech saying to say things about Trump and to say that you want Trump to be the president and things like that, saying that COVID and the vaccine and speaking on those things will get you canceled. But this right here, inciting violence.
These are the people that claim they want to ban guns and gun reform, talking about they have to show up and shoot and kill.
Bro, that is inciting violence.
Not
And y'all were
inciting
mad about
violence.
JC?
That's promising violence.
Guys, every day, I do really, sometimes I wake up and be like, am I tripping? And then every single day I'm like, nah, man, I'm actually not tripping, bro. They are tripping, bro. I'm just keeping it 100. Like, this is bad.
That's her girlfriend right there, her wife. Look, she tried to get in the car, left her, bang, gets popped.
and the man that should never speak
on violence
is speaking on violence.
People are shot and killed in Chicago every day. I've never seen him make a video about this for his own constituents in his own city. But here he is,
People of his own color. Yeah,
Minnesota.
For his own community that he cares so much about.
Good evening, Chicago. I would like to take a moment to address the tragic loss of life today in Minneapolis. The video that many of us have seen of ICE officers fatally shooting a woman at point-blank range is deeply disturbing and unfortunately all too similar to incidents that have transpired here in Chicago.
Race guard.
No community deserves to be subjected to the terror that's stemming from this president's use of ICE as his personal militarized force. At the start of their operation in Chicago, an ICE agent killed a father, Saverio Villegas Gonzalez, under very similar conditions in his car right after dropping his children off
And that's where we stopped.
They're trying their hardest.
Bro, the ICE agents were shot. I think, was it in Chicago? Two of them died. Was it Dallas that they died at?
I think Tosh said Dallas.
I don't think it was Chicago.
Yeah, they killed.
There was two ICE agents that died.
Yeah,
crazy.
No Democrats spoke on it.
Oh, why would
All
they?
for political points, bro. Like,
but I'm glad I'm informed, bro, because I'm not like, these people are wrong, bro.
No, yeah.
I'm sorry,
They're
but
wrong.
it's just like, that is not, think of the definition of politics. Trying to figure out what's the best way to run a country, to keep the country safe. What they are doing is not the best way. It's that simple. That is not the best way. That is not what's safest for the people. Like, don't try to win or lose. What is safest for the American people? What y'all are doing, this protest.
And to vote someone in like this, I'm not even gonna speak how I feel about my community and the way they think. But it's not even just my community. It's these dumbass white liberals too.
No, but to the point where they're pushing it in schools, it's like it's almost like there is like elites that are really who want, I don't know. I'm not trying to be conspiracy theorist. So it just seems like there's people who really want to see America go down, and I think they're trying to do it from the inside out. Because like they make it like it's a problem to even say America is good. To have an American flag right now to say America is good is a problem. That's in your own country.
I'm not gonna lie, this video pissed.
Look. I'm gonna tell you why this is super bad, guys. This is why I say it's just not my community. It's not just black people. It's not a lot of black people in Oregon. And this is who they put as a senator in Oregon.
Virtue signaling.
Look at him. He can't speak English.
Let me say to this federal agencies and the ICE.
Wow.
This is Oregon. We do not need you. You're not welcome. And you need to get the hell out of our community.
They don't
Is he Somali?
Yes. Yes.
Black people, I'm sorry. I know, actually, I'm not sorry because the shit I do say on this channel, I do mean that. But, I am a little sorry. Just have a little sympathy now. Because
y'all ain't the only ones.
Yeah, y'all
bro.
not the only people just voting dumb and being dumb.
Bro, they push it in school and colleges at the highest level, bro. The highest, most prestigious colleges, Harvard and all these schools,
besides
bro.
the violence. But besides that, how y'all vote, y'all not the only ones, bro. Because the hell? Nah, bro, they voted this shit in, bro. They voted Gavin Newsom in.
No, bro,
they voted, come on, bro. They like, golly, bro. This is insane.
But, I think that also it's getting like so far that like, I don't see how, like, this is giving, there are people seeing this, who think normally. And the Democrats are doing everything they can to not win the next election again by doing all this. Who wants to see, if y'all are out here encouraging people to go against federal agents and burn down cities, do you think that the majority of America is going to want that to happen? No. They're not going to side with you. They're going to say, man, maybe y'all tweaking over there.
Not after Obama, I've seen some clips of him being kind of based. No, that's why he got voted in. So if you're not going to be based, you're cooked.
Yeah, but you have a little bit. I just don't see no super far left extremists getting in.
But when this is y'all top candidate, she's in second behind Gavin Newsom. When this is a top 2 candidate, you guys are done, man.
I understand that Vice President Vance believes that shooting a young mother of 3 in the face 3 times is an acceptable America that he wants to live in, and I do not. And that is a fundamental difference between Vice President Vance and I. I do not believe that the American people should be assassinated in the street. Thank you. Vice President.
I promise you, if she gets up there and she's gonna be debating, someone should actually scream, "Bitch, get off the stage!" Oh my God. Actually, I actually would want to do that. I would be the one. I would want to be the one to do it, bro. Oh my God. Because you think that you're gonna have the balls enough to go do what Trump just did?
It's just like, nah, bro. These people
in Venezuela.
This is who you want as your president. They don't.
Come on, bro.
That's not what you want.
Come on, bro.
You can't, and look at California. Gavin Newsom, I'm telling you, there's no chance. J.D. Vance has already won the election, bro.
How much money that Congress is sending and how much they were allowing illegals in, our country just would have been the shits if we let the Democrats take over.
I just think the bottom line is a lot of more American citizens would be a lot safer and better off if they weren't interfering with ICE agents. Like if these elected officials weren't like egging this on, people wouldn't be doing it. If they weren't encouraging this behavior, people wouldn't be doing it. Like it started at the beginning of last year with all the protests and whatnot. It's protesting here. It's like, bro, y'all have to just leave them alone. They have guns.
It's all for a vote, though. Like, at the end of the day, it's all for a vote. And that's why the whole government system is corrupt. So maybe we just got to start it over from the inside out, bro.
That's all
Nah, bro, because I don't think we have to do that because I think that the majority of Americans are smart enough to know when the election comes, they're not gonna forget this right here. Just like how they didn't let us forget, or they didn't let anyone else forget January 6th,
bro.
They ain't gonna forget this.
I literally walked past the TV the other day after the shooting. I think it was like a couple hours after, and they were talking about January 6th.
I seen that too. I seen that too.
CNN.
I seen that too.
As they're burning stuff down currently.
Exactly.
Over every single day since he's been elected, it's been protests. Every single day. MAGA Republicans weren't doing that.
They weren't, bro.
They
had one little day, and you couldn't even say that day on YouTube, or they would cancel you. But y'all not canceling these people.
This is what we should have knew. They were literally targeting random people for being in a Tesla. These people have a problem. It is a vehicle.
They took it far, bro.
They don't even, and they were on Elon's side. So imagine you just bought that Tesla 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So
trying
now,
to save the environment.
So now you're a Nazi.
And now you're not.
Because you're riding in a certain car, bro.
Yeah. And they talking about don't judge, be judgmental. But they judging your whole car.
Oh, my God. Let us know what y'all think, guys.
I know what they're doing. They're trying out a new slogan. Donald J. Trump is going to kill you. It's pretty good, right? This maniac, he isn't just killing people overseas. An ICE agent today shot and killed an unarmed 37-year-old woman.
I'll help you up. I'll help you up.
Back up.
Back. You're a fucking real tough guy, man. You're a fucking tough guy.
Let's go.
Get off your sidewalk.
Let's go, keep moving. Let's go. Get out of here. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Stop pushing us. You're pushing us. Let's go. You ain't bouncing me, bitch.
We should go, man. We should go. Let's go. Let's go.
Grab his
Keep
arm.
your fucking hey. This is a woman, but you will get hurt, buddy. Keep your fucking hands to yourself.
Let's go, man.
Keep your fucking hands.
We're non-violent.
Let's go.
We're
Keep
your fucking
non-violent.
hands.
Let's go.
It's peaceful.
Let's go.
Stay peaceful.
Let's go.
Hey,
Let's go.
Patriots, get out of here. We need some backup, boys. We need some backup, boys.
This is peaceful. We're peaceful. We're peaceful. We're peaceful.
Walk away.
Everybody back up. Everybody back up.
Don't hurt anybody. Don't hurt
anybody,
and there won't be a problem. That's what we're trying to do. Don't assault people.
See this, guys? We will not back down. We will not surrender. These people will not continue to intimidate us in our country.
I'm going to say something controversial because that's just what we do here. ICE and other federal agents draw that line. Draw a line and say, hey, morons, on the other side of this line is lethal force. You don't get to put hands on law enforcement officers. That's not your First Amendment right. You're not fighting Nazis. You're assaulting agents that, because of rhetoric, like people like Jacob Fry, has led to attacks on their lives. They've had to cover their faces. Agents should absolutely consider any aggression towards them as a lethal attack and respond accordingly. I'll always have your back because it's coming.
Do you have any comment about what's happening out here today?
No comment at this time, Allie. We're just protecting federal facilities and making sure that order remains the way it should.
Do you have any comment on the shooting?
No comment.
Do you stand behind the use of...
Really, you punk? That's what you're gonna fucking do?
What?
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 What? Do you know what
Back
the fuck is that is for?
Back up.
What is that for?
Back up.
What is that for?
Back up.
What is that for?
Back up.
You're gonna push me? What is that for?
Back up.
What was that
I don't
for?
give a fuck.
You don't give a fuck about
Back
her?
up. Bro.
This is why we're here.
Back up.
This is why we're here.
One part of what has been a year full of cruelty. And we know that when ICE agents attack immigrants, they attack every single one of us across this country. And this is a city and will always be a city that stands up for immigrants across the 5 boroughs. And I have made it clear to everyone within my city government, and that extends to NYPD, that we are going to uphold our sanctuary city policies.
And I have a message for ICE. To ICE, get the fuck out of Minneapolis. We do not want you here. Your stated reason for being in this city is to create some kind of safety, and you are doing exactly the opposite. People are being hurt. Families are being ripped apart. Long-term Minneapolis residents that have contributed so greatly to our city, to our culture, to our economy are being terrorized, and now somebody is dead.
I don't know, man. I think if you guys would just comply with the presidential administration with deportations, we wouldn't have to see all this unrest. So you guys are riling up the people. Y'all are encouraging them, and you're empowering them to do this type of stuff, and that's why this happened. Now, do I agree with what happened? No.
No! Shame! Shame!
Okay, I'll be honest. I don't know if that was valid enough to shoot a woman in the face.
I'm gonna be real. Y'all know us, we call it how we see it. I definitely don't think that was, I think she was trying to escape, and so I think it was wrong of the ICE agent to shoot her. But in that same sentence, she shouldn't have been there trying to
agitate the situation
and stop them from doing their job.
I'll also say
two
something.
wrongs.
He was in front of the car.
It's
weird though.
I'll say something though. I don't understand what the protesters who go and interfere with ICE thought was gonna happen, because it's almost inevitable. Like, you're antagonizing armed federal agents.
It's dangerous.
Like, it's dumb. That's like going and fucking with the police.
It's dangerous.
And getting shot and being upset. Like, the police have a gun. Like, I can't be upset that if I was being disrespectful and...
Not just disrespectful, though.
Well, if I was being disrespectful...
You're interfering.
Yeah, interfering, impeding law enforcement, and something happened to me, I can't be upset. So it's like you guys are going and messing with people who have guns for a reason. Like, they don't have guns for show. So it's like... Do I think the situation called for her to be shot? No. Do I think that was a valid reason to use deadly force? No. But it's like, I don't understand what the protesters thought was going to happen. Like, somebody was going to get shot at some point.
It's dangerous to do that.
I got to be honest. I'm not trying to justify what happened at all. I think it was bad. I don't support it. I don't think a woman should have died. But at the same time, it's like you guys have been messing with ICE agents state to state to state, and you're in a state where they have guns. It's like at some point somebody was gonna get shot.
Well, ICE agents in Dallas was killed, you remember? So they already own 10. So it's
just keeping it 100, bro. Like,
you can't interfere with a law enforcement officer trying to do their job in any situation. That is never smart, you know? Obviously, yes, it's extremely sad she was shot. I wish it wouldn't have happened, but like you just said, like, that take was perfect. Like, you can't put yourself in harm's way, and then when you get harmed, you put yourself in harm's way. You did. He shouldn't have shot her, but she should not have been there. It's two wrongs.
This morning, we learned that an ICE officer shot and killed someone in Minneapolis. My deepest condolences to the family, to the loved ones who had to learn about this tragic event on national television. We have been warning for weeks that the Trump administration's dangerous, sensationalized operations are a threat to our public safety, that someone was going to get hurt. Just yesterday, I said exactly that. What we're seeing is the consequences of governance designed to generate fear, headlines, and conflict. It's governing by reality TV. And today that recklessness costs someone their life. I've reached out to Secretary of Homeland Security Christine.
Okay, real quick, before he finishes. What's more reckless, a government agency doing their job or a person trying to be a vigilante and coming trying to stop them from doing it? That is 100% way more reckless.
Y'all want to know what's crazy too? I heard that this is literally right down the street from where George Floyd got killed.
Dang.
Wow, that's crazy. I don't know, man. I just think these Democrat officials and leaders and people in power to speak to large groups have been egging on their followers, antagonizing ICE, basically encouraging this type of stuff to happen. And it's like, it's almost inevitable. Like we saw the protests in LA. It's a miracle no one got hurt out there, but they don't have guns. If that was in a state like Texas, somebody would have got shot a long time ago. So it's like, I don't understand what you guys are expecting to happen. Like, yeah, somebody's gonna get hurt if you keep encouraging your citizens and followers and constituents to go interfere with this stuff. Like, these people are armed. You know that. You're calling them Nazis. You're calling them all these names, and people are finding an inspiration to take it upon themselves to interfere with this. So it's like, I just don't know what you guys thought was going to happen. Like, from everything we've seen in this entire Trump administration, this was almost inevitable. I have to be honest.
And you know what Tim Walsh was saying a long time ago? Since it's not one of them states where like the people who get arrested are deported, it makes it more dangerous for everyone whenever the ICE officers have to go
on the
and
street.
Capture them. Yes. That he said that so many times. If the states would just comply and like if you get arrested and you're an illegal immigrant, then you're deported. Then they don't have to go and do all this stuff.
Look, and I understand the uniqueness of this moment in this week, following this week, seeing what's happening in the backdrop of a show hearing in D.C. My job is to govern, and my job is to see what the facts are. This happened a couple of hours ago, and we're already pitting American against American. All of you saw a video in your eyes. We have a chaotic situation caused by the largest deployment in American history of federal agents into a community with no communication to locals. We had a chaotic situation where an individual is in their car, shot and killed. And so, look, I want to be very cautious here because Donald Trump will make this about me. He will make this about politics. This is about public safety, and this is about normalcy. To Americans who are watching this, if you're in Portland or you're in LA or you're in Chicago or you're wherever they're coming next, stand with us. Stand with us against this. This was so...
See, that's what's dangerous. When you tell them to stand, when you tell people to stand against law enforcement trying to do their job, that's exactly what that woman was doing. So
look what it got her.
Why would you tell them, if you care about public safety, like you just said,
leave them alone.
Why would you tell them to do that?
Tell them to leave
What's safer
law enforcement
to do?
alone.
To go out and try to stop law enforcement or to let law enforcement do what they do. Agree with it or disagree. You as a citizen, your job is to vote. Your job is to not go out and try to stop them from doing their job. That is why this happened. That is dangerous. Why would you just say that? If you care about public safety and you don't want to make it political, why would you tell regular citizens to come and to take a stand against law enforcement officers? That is making it political. To make it unpolitical, say, stay at home, stay safe. Or if you're going to protest, go protest. But when you say stand against this, that's the exact type of command that this woman who was tragically killed was doing. It doesn't make sense. That's not safe. That is not what you'd say if you're caring about public safety.
You know what's crazy right now? It's looked like the George Floyd Part 2 right now.
It does.
It's getting there.
It's getting there.
It's getting to that point.
Get back! Right in the face! Get back! All that video!
Ooh, damn.
Whoa.
Kill someone else! Don't get killed for this thing. It's not worth it, man.
Man, I'm not playing with the police like this, man.
Fuck you!
I don't understand what she thinks is gonna happen. Look, she got maced point blank, standing there taking it. Nazis. This is ridiculous. I'm not gonna lie.
So is this safe, Tim Walls? Is what they're doing right now safe?
I'm just gonna be
Didn't the
honest.
woman just get killed for this very action right here? So would it be smart? Would it be safe to go and do the exact same thing? Again, I'm not justifying the officer shooting her. I think that it was wrong. But she put herself in harm's way.
Pause. I'm gonna be honest, these people are putting themselves in harm's way. That's purely what it is. They're putting themselves in harm's way due to the rhetoric that's being pushed from their leaders and government officials that they choose to follow, and this is the result of it. I mean, I don't understand. You know they're armed. Someone just died. Why would you go and agitate them even more? Like,
I guess they want to be harmed. They said shoot and kill me next.
I just don't think they're. I just think they think they're making a difference or like
They
doing
think they're a
something. But
hero
like it's
or
like you're literally just agitating.
Okay, I got a question, guys. If this was safe, right? And there was a mother, do you think a mother would want their kid to go out and do that?
No.
Why not?
Because it's not safe. I got a question. Do you think if this was a MAGA supporter or a Trump supporter and this was Joe Biden's FBI, you think the response would be different?
It probably wouldn't.
I don't know.
Probably wouldn't. See, should kill us all.
They don't actually want smoke. Yeah, Mason, dead in the face. Throw him on the ground. Get out of here. Like what? What are they supposed to do?
This is a crazy situation, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm putting the switch on the pepper spray if that's me.
Brings back memories.
And it's cold. I know it hurts more.
What shit is that? Bullets?
Paintball or something.
This is crazy, bro. You think they're gonna go crazy across the nation?
I don't know what's gonna be the result of this, actually.
Yeah, man. This is bad.
This is horrible. Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, bro. I'm telling y'all. I told y'all it looked like George Floyd again.
I ain't gonna lie. R.I.P. that woman.
No, for sure.
Like the Black Lives Matter protests again.
Wow.
It's a lot of people. At least they're not burning anything. Oh.
You spoke
I think
to
that's
him.
Something.
Oh, that's lights.
Oh, it's a vigil. It's a vigil.
Yeah.
Yeah, at least they're not burning anything this time.
Oh my goodness, bro. This is so crazy, bro. It's always some every day, literally.
So now they're at the federal courthouse in Minnesota.
Call them rioters.
Out now! Lights 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 out now!
That whistle's really showing them.
This is crazy, bro.
I think I've seen enough of this. Oh, they broke the glass.
Yeah, this is...
Tim Wall said he's ready to deploy the National Guard. Where is? Oh, they're burning the American flag.
Obviously not happy ICE is there. They've been talking about that. What are they saying? You know, what's the energy like where you are right now?
Yeah, that's definitely the right
So
move.
that's one reason why I'm not getting too close so I can hear all of you because it is loud out here. It's profanity. It's a lot of profanity.
I'm not going to lie.
This is looking crazy, bro. Ooh.
Oh, we watched this. We watched a different angle. All right, let's see what Trump had to say. I've just viewed the clip of the event which took place in Minneapolis, Minnesota. It's a horrible thing to watch. The woman was obviously a professional agitator, and the woman was driving the car very disorderly, obstructing, resisting, who then violently and willingly and viciously ran over the ICE officer, who seems to have shot her in self-defense. Based on the attached clip, it is hard to believe he is alive, but is now recovering in the hospital. All right. I don't know if I agree with that one. The situation is being studied in its entirety, but the reason these incidents are happening is because the radical left is threatening, assaulting, targeting our law enforcement and ICE on a daily basis. That is a fact. They are trying to do the job of making America safe. We need to stand by and protect our law enforcement officers from the radical left movement of violence and hate. What do you guys think about that?
I don't really agree with the first part, but I agree with the end whenever he said why it's happening.
Oh, for sure.
But I don't agree that I wouldn't say it's self-defense.
I wouldn't say it's self-defense. I wouldn't say she was driving
violently,
disorderly.
I think she was trying to get away.
Oh, she was 100% trying to run.
But she was there in the first place.
Yeah, she was trying to get away, but the dude was standing in front of her car.
Yeah, that's why it's a dangerous situation.
It is crazy, huh?
I mean, this to me looks like the dude's gonna get away with it. If Trump is saying this, he's gonna get away with it.
He probably will.
Yeah, he just came out in support of it. So it's like, I mean, I just think the second half is just the most factual thing. Like, you guys are assaulting, threatening, and targeting law enforcement and ICE every day.
They are doing that.
At some point, this was gonna happen. They are armed.
It's not safe to go.
You gotta be honest.
It's like if I see someone getting arrested and maybe I don't agree that they're being arrested, I'm not gonna go interfere, even if that's my own friend.
Facts.
If you were getting arrested, I'm not gonna go tackle. I'm not gonna go get involved.
Boy, we know how that's gonna.
I'm gonna go start calling lawyers.
Yeah, we know how that's gonna end up. Oh man, it's a bad situation all around, guys. Very unfortunate, but Democrats have brought this on America. They've been encouraging this, allowing
Tim Walz
this.
just did it.
Yeah,
he said, "Go stand with." That is not safe.
Chicago.
That is not safe.
He said, "Hey, stand with us." Well,
do what is safe.
Well,
protect your loved one. Do what is safe. Do not go out and do that.
They say you're a coward. You're a coward. Hey, whatever. I'll be that. Anyways, let us know what y'all think in the comments. We out.
Here's the statement they put out a few minutes ago. Today, ICE officers in Minneapolis were conducting targeted operations when rioters began blocking ICE officers, and one of those violent rioters weaponized her vehicle, attempting to run over our law enforcement officers in an attempt to kill them, an act of domestic terrorism. An ICE officer, fearing for his life, the lives of his fellow law enforcement, and the safety of the public, fired defensive shots. He used his training and saved his own life. You can see people are very upset just hearing what the Department of Homeland is saying.
Whitney, we can't hear you. We just want you to, Whitney, I'm just going to interrupt you. We can't hear you. We want you to stay safe. We appreciate you giving us that.
What the f? Dude, what the f? Where are you guys? Neighborhood! Get the f out! Hey! Get the fuck out! Move! Move! Fuck! I fucking hope you! Get out of here! Get out of the way! Get out! Chris, get out the way! Get out the way of the truck! Move! Move! Fuck you! Fuck you, people! Fuck you! Nazis! 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 Nazis!
An organized group of criminals have sought to take advantage of this state's generosity. And even as we make progress in the fight against the fraudsters, we now see an organized group of political actors seeking to take advantage of a crisis. I want to mince words here. Donald Trump and his allies in Washington and in St. Paul and online want to make our state a colder, meaner place. They want to poison our people against each other by attacking our neighbors. And ultimately, they want to take away much of what makes Minnesota the best place in the country to raise a family. They've already begun trying to withhold funds that were meant to help families afford child care. And they have no intention of stopping there. Make no mistake, we should be concerned about fraud in our state government. We cannot effectively deliver programs and services if we can't earn the public's trust. That's why over the past few years, we've made systemic changes in the way we do business.
All right, guys, we have an extremely cool opportunity coming up this Thursday and this Saturday. We are hosting a free webinar where we're going to teach you guys how to make money on YouTube. We're going to go through exactly what we learned on YouTube over the past 6 years, and we're going to teach you guys how to get your first 1,000 subscribers in less than 90 days. This information is extremely valuable. We're super excited about this, and we cannot wait to share it with you guys. There's over 1 million YouTubers who make over $100,000 a year. I know that you think that YouTube is like something that's far-fetched, but think about it. If there's 1 million people making over $100,000 a year and YouTube is growing extremely fast, you could do that too. You just gotta learn how to do it. Look at where we started. We did not know anything when we first started YouTube, but it's just like anything. You learn the more you do it. So we're 6 years in now and we've learned lots of stuff. But the great thing is we're gonna give all this information to you guys for free at the webinar this Thursday and Saturday.
We want you to know this is not just about making money. This is about making a difference. Look at this. We went from making videos in our college dorm room to meeting people like Charlie Kirk.
We're gonna give you 10 bangers, 10 viral banger videos at the end of the webinar that will guarantee to give you subscribers and views. I promise you, because we've given probably people 10 videos that we told them to do and they've been monetized.
Multiple people.
Multiple people. I guarantee y'all, if y'all show up,
you're gonna leave with so much information, you'll be very happy that you came. And it's free, so you might as well join us. It was $9 billion of taxpayer fraud done. $9 billion.
Why is he like acting like bringing up the fact that you guys did things to combat fraud is a good look for the fact that they have so much fraud? Like, that's not a way to justify what's going on in your country. It's almost like, yeah, we put all these things in place to combat fraud, but we also have all these things in place to allow fraud to happen at a high rate.
Basically, you're saying, oh, well, we tried.
Yeah.
But it didn't work because they did $9 billion worth.
Well, I mean, the labor union has already, and I've said this like 3 times now, but they already exposed him for being complicit in the fraud. They said he coerced people to not come forward and be quiet and have people threatened and stuff. That the labor union themselves put out a statement and said that.
No, I thought Minnesota was one of the Democrat states that was ran pretty good.
I thought that too.
But after looking at this, I don't know.
Minnesota is frequently cited as being among the worst states in the U.S. for racial and economic disparities, the achievement gap in education for students of color, the corporate income tax rate for entrepreneurs in general.
Now stop! Now, I thought that the Democrats was for the people of color.
Me too.
But let's continue.
It says multiple reports consistently rank Minnesota as one of the worst states for the gap in socioeconomic outcomes between black and white residents, including metrics like income, home ownership, and unemployment rates.
Wow.
So the state has the lowest high school graduation rates in the nation for students of colors when compared to white students.
Also, Minnesota has the highest corporate income tax rate in the country.
At 10%. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like they don't really, I don't know, man.
They rank one of the highest in unemployment.
Just think about it. If you are a taxpayer there, or an entrepreneur there, anybody there, $9 billion worth of fraud, and 89, just keeping it real, going off the numbers, 89% of them were done by the Somalis. I mean, you could just say, keep it real, the Somalis are hitting y'all hard. Dang, them Somalis is rich out there.
They're getting over.
You probably see Somalis in Rolls Royces and...
I think it actually just got worse, though.
I mean, it's so bad, it's some kid's re-election.
The performance audit shows the Behavioral Health Administration sent millions of dollars out the door in grants without making proper checks into who was receiving them. And that is not even the most jaw-dropping finding. Lou Raguse has tonight's top story. Lou?
Julie, according to the nonpartisan legislative auditor, this is another case of mismanagement of taxpayer money. But perhaps the most explosive revelation is that managers within DHS, the Department of Human Services, tried to cover their tracks by backdating and creating new documents.
But I do want to talk about what a serious issue this is and how it is, frankly, unacceptable.
Another sobering report by the Office of the Legislative Auditor, this one concerning the Behavioral Health Administration within the Department of Human Services, which issues grants to providers treating mental health and drug and alcohol addiction, hundreds of millions of dollars each year. The audit found them issuing grants to applicants without a bidding process.
So what we saw is that there was multiple entities that could have been eligible, and they chose not to provide a justification for why they were picking those.
This report is quite stunning.
One outrageous example. The auditors found a grantee that was paid $672,000 for 1 month of work without any info on what they do. And the audit says the grant manager who paid it then left DHS a couple days later and became a paid consultant for that company.
To me, that's criminal.
Auditor Judy Randall says she was most shocked that during the audit, multiple DHS managers backdated or created new documents to try to cover their tracks.
Frankly, in the 27 plus years I've been with OLA, I have never seen this before. I will say we have had suspicions periodically, but we have never been able to prove it, to document it, and we did in this case. And it's very troubling.
Temporary DHS Commissioner Shireen Gandhi's response.
I was shocked to hear this information in the exit conference, and it is absolutely unacceptable that any staff would provide anything other than accurate representation of the work done to an auditor.
Now, there were a lot of questions from lawmakers about whether this audit should result in criminal investigations. So we'll see what comes from that. The Office of the Legislative Auditor provides recommendations both to the department and to lawmakers in case law changes are needed. Just one more time of what the auditor said regarding this fabrication of documents. She called it a systemic problem within DHS.
I mean, Lou, it just seems like every time you think it can't get worse, it does. I do think this is jaw-dropping. You mentioned that they were talking about criminal investigations. I think I speak for a lot of people watching right now who really want there to be some kind of accountability.
Yeah, these people are criminals.
Yeah, it's increasingly obvious that there's fraud being covered up here. It's like there's so much evidence, and it's like, why are you sitting here trying to lie? Like, why are y'all trying to cover it up and make it worse or less bad than it actually is when we have evidence that it's worse than we think?
That's what criminals do.
They want to save face.
Yeah, the face is gone. And it's like, it's interesting because like all eyes are on Minnesota, but they're not even talking about the money that's being stolen in California.
And in Ohio.
Bro, 90% of people in Congress are millionaires.
90?
Almost, bro. All of them are almost millionaires, yes, for sure.
And they make $200,000 a year.
In Minnesota are on food stamps?
No.
54%. Do you know what that number is for native Minnesota-headed households?
Well, to be clear, a majority of the...
It's 7%. There's a big difference between 54% and 7%, is there not?
Excuse me, sir, could I answer the question?
Let me move on. We've got a lot of questions here. What percentage of Somali-headed households in Minnesota are on Medicaid?
I don't know.
It's 73%. Do you know what that number is for Minnesota native households?
Again, you're using the phrase Minnesota native households, but the majority...
The number is 18%. That's quite an astounding difference. I think we would agree.
Can I answer the question, please?
Let me ask you one more, and then we can go on to that. What percentage of Somali-headed households are on welfare in general?
I don't know.
It's 81%. What about... let me just ask you, after 10 years of being in the United States, what percentage of Somali immigrant households continue to be on welfare?
I don't know.
The number is 78%.
Damn.
So even after 10 years, 78% of Somali immigrant households continue to be on welfare. Do you know what that number is for native Minnesota-headed households?
Again, you're using
non-Somali immigrant-headed households.
If I can just answer the question, when you're using the phrase native Minnesotans,
you know what he means.
The majority of Somali Minnesotans are as Minnesotans.
You see how he's trying to go?
They always try to say they're just as American as you and me. Yeah,
well, let's just keep it real, guys.
Americans don't wear hijabs. They don't speak Somali. They don't wave around different foreign countries' flag. They're not just as American or Minnesotan as someone else. That's a bullshit narrative.
They might actually believe that because they put the Minnesota flag on their flag.
They're not going to work.
So if you take it that far,
70% of this community is not going to work at all. And we've seen these videos of them people actually that live in these communities, regular natives, they're saying that, no, I don't see these people go to work.
And well, on top of that, they're hitting the fraud. So not only are they not working, they're hitting fraud. So they take the people who are working, take their tax dollars to live off of it with welfare, and then the other ones are robbing it. It's a lot. Yeah, it goes deep. This is a problem.
We have to figure it out.
This is a problem.
But this is what they think, and this is why we have to figure it out.
Islam's coming to America.
Oh, no.
Yes, it's coming.
Wait, is this gonna be
one day America will become a Muslim state, a Muslim country.
Really? Oh.
Tell Trump.
That's never gonna happen.
Yes, it will happen.
That's never gonna happen.
God is powerful.
It's never gonna
God is powerful.
Is that what everybody here wants? You want to see
That's one thing. Our goal is to make America Islam.
Oh.
Islamic state. Yes. God is powerful.
It's never gonna happen.
You control the heart of Americans. God guides whom He wills.
Over my dead body will this become an Islamic.
يريدون ليطفئوا نور الله بأفواههم والله متم نوره ولو كره الكافرون.
Hell no, we ain't letting that happen. Hell nah, we not letting that happen. If that happens, America will kaboom. We know what happens in Muslim countries. I really don't understand how all these liberals are with this. If this becomes a Muslim country, all y'all gay people dead instantly. They killing y'all. They're not allowing that to happen. In a Christian country, we let you do what you want, even though we don't agree with it. But in Muslim countries, they don't let you do that. All you hoes is at the club with your booty out, shaking ass. Guess what? Not doing that no more in a Muslim country. They're not allowing that at all. Muslims are more conservative than Christians. But y'all think that on the left, y'all really think that the Christians are the problem. But the Muslims are 10 million times way more conservative than the Christians. Why would we let that happen? Not here. Not in America. That is dead.
Like I said, Tim Walz, he has to leave America because this is getting worse and worse every day.
And their collective message has been completely consistent. Instead of focusing on fraudsters, DHS leadership instead focused its surveillance on employees. Since then, their expressed fear of retaliation has intensified under an avalanche of fraud in Minnesota. Their numbers have grown from 480 DHS employees, both current and former, to over 1,000 across multiple state agencies. They have told me repeatedly how grateful they are to the House Fraud Prevention Committee for focusing our attention on fraud in the state programs, using their inside information while keeping them completely protected. They have explained that they live in a constant state of fear of retaliation. One only has to look at what happened to Faye Bernstein to understand why. In a very recent Newsweek article dated December 13th of 25, Ms. Bernstein, a former compliance specialist, stated, Minnesota DHS functions in the opposite manner as you would think. Employees who suggest improvements or, heaven forbid, report fraud then face significant retaliation. The messenger is shot.
Whoa.
In 2019, Bernstein said she alerted Minnesota DHS officials to sloppy contracting practices that were not legally compliant. But it's not what most people would even consider fraud. She says she was later escorted out of the building, faced lengthy investigation, got trespassed from all DHS owned and leased properties, and received an involuntary transfer to another state agency.
They always shoot the messenger more than the person actually committing the actual crime, because if you just say it's a problem, then you're the racist and you're a problem.
Yeah, so this is happening everywhere, guys. I mean, it's happening in Ohio. This guy recently just went to a hotel and they told him no DHS agents are allowed in the hotel.
Oh, I saw that.
Hello, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Good. Do you have any rooms for tonight?
You should, yeah.
Okay. Like how many? Could we get like 10?
10?
Yeah, that might be.
See. Did you already make reservations by any chance?
No.
No? What's
First.
the name?
It would be just Nick. I'm just put it under my personal. I don't know if you can use a government rate or not, but.
Let's see. It depends because there's a lot of stuff going on right now. Is it what agency is it for? Using the government rate.
They'd be Department of Homeland Security.
So we're not accepting people from immigration, ICE agents, DHS into our property. It's just the management ownership.
Okay, I thought that changed today. Was that?
I just talked to my the owner of the building, and he didn't say there has been any changes. So
really, okay.
Hilton told Fox News that the hotel wasn't meeting the changed standards and values.
saw what was removing the hotel from its systems. Here with me is the man who went into that.
This is supposed to be a free country.
Fraud is happening everywhere, bro.
Says this one was operated by Everpeak Hospitality, canceled their reservations for ICE and DHS agents. Independent journalists confirmed the policy. Even after the owner's apology, Hilton has removed the hotel from its system and the GSA bar from federal lodging programs. The property was owned by 4 Indian Americans.
Well,
they
makes
must
sense.
now operate independently from the Hilton brand.
Yes, how may I help you?
Oh, are you with this?
What's going on?
I was just going to ask a couple questions about home health care for somebody in their 90s.
We're not ready to answer questions.
Okay. You're not taking patients?
No, we're not taking patients.
Okay. All right.
You're free to go.
Okay. Thank you very
Yeah.
much. Hi.
What are you guys doing here?
Asking about home health care services.
Look,
For
you're not
somebody in their
asking, you're
90s?
not asking home health care services.
I
I know
am.
you. I know you.
I don't think you know me.
I know you.
Okay. I'm Mehek.
No, I'm not gonna shake hands
That's
with
okay.
you.
That's fine.
You can record whatever you want.
Oh, I know. We're recording because I was
Because I
assaulted.
know you are just spreading a lot of bunch of BS.
What's the BS?
You're talking about Somalis. I've seen you so many times in Fox News.
I've spoken about the issue in Minnesota, or Minneapolis in particular.
No, listen.
I'm listening.
Listen.
I'm listening.
You are from India. You are not a white person.
I wasn't trying
Listen,
to pretend I was.
listen. Get out of our house. You're not supposed to be here.
This is a private property.
This is a
and
private property.
It's not.
It's a private
I'm
property.
knocking on doors to
Look,
ask.
we've got every right to be here.
No, you don't have every right to be here.
We have every right to be here.
spreading lies?
Wait.
We're not spreading any
Hold on one
lies.
second.
Yeah,
Can I
guys
speak?
No,
not
can't.
supposed to be here.
Because,
If you're
because
gonna-
your last name is Cook doesn't mean that you're white. You are from India, and you are just a lot of bunch of BS.
It's not a
Who do you
bunch of
think you are?
BS. Who do you think you
who
are?
do you think you are?
Who do you think
Who
you
you
are
think you
standing
are,
here
dude?
telling me that I can't ask
Why are you
questions?
coming to harass us? Why are you coming to harass us?
We're not coming to harass anyone.
You guys looking for, you guys can go Department of
Listen, who give you this job to do it?
and then you guys can ask them how this
Who give you
operated.
this job to do it? Who has you have no right to be here.
We have every right to be here.
No, you don't have no right.
We have every right to be here.
There's no ticket to harass. You said
You are harassing
we have
people.
no.
We're not harassing anyone.
You just running around. You just go.
Just knock on the door. You guys are the ones yelling at us.
We're simply asking questions, and then you guys are trying to intimidate us.
You guys are healthcare company. What you're doing is wrong. I do.
You guys are trying to intimidate us right now.
You
guys came to our
You
office.
said you didn't want to
No, that's
answer
fine. You can ask
questions about
questions. Who you
You guys are You guys are trying to intimidate us. You're telling us we're not allowed to be here.
One thing I noticed, I haven't seen not one customer at none of these offices yet, y'all.
There's never any. They always deny people.
Not one.
Her name is Mehek. He said, you are an Indian. She
Just
is
because
an-
your last name is Cook does not mean you are a white person.
She is an Indian. He did not lie about that. Mehek?
Man,
What are you doing, Mehek?
It's crazy, guys. It's a lot of posts on X right now. It's just flooded with posts of just it's just getting super.
You should be
bad.
on our side. You are not white. We take money. You take job. We same side.
No, I don't know what liberals are saying about this. I mean, the protests I've been seeing, is not that many people out there anymore.
Can't be.
It's not that many. Like
Because the Venezuelans were happy.
it's going. Protests are happening.
And eventually they gotta go to work, don't they? Well, they on that.
They on welfare.
Yeah. So what do they do during the day? If you're on welfare, I understand if you're a mother and you take care of your kids, whatever. But if you're a grown man on welfare, what do you do during the day?
Guys, there's just so much going on. Just let us know what y'all think in the comments.
Donald Trump's actions in Venezuela do not make America safer, stronger, or more affordable. That Maduro is a brutal, illegitimate dictator does not change the fact that this action was both unlawful and unwise. We've seen this movie before. Wars for regime change or oil that are sold as strength but turn into chaos, and American families pay the price. The American people do not want this, and they are tired of being lied to. This is not about drugs or democracy, it's about oil and Donald Trump's desire to play the regional strongman. If he cared about either, he wouldn't pardon a convicted drug trafficker or sideline Venezuela's legitimate opposition while pursuing deals with Maduro's cronies. The president is putting troops at risk, spending billions destabilizing a region, and offering no legal authority, no exit plan, and no benefit at home. America needs a leadership whose priorities are lowering costs for working families, enforcing the rule of law, strengthening alliances, and most importantly, putting American people first.
Bitch.
She wasn't gonna do that.
Yeah, she wasn't gonna do it. I don't understand. Like, you literally had your VP candidate was finna finesse America out of billions of dollars. Imagine
not
he was
finna.
the VP.
She spoke on that too.
Spoke with Governor Walz today, and what was clear, as it has been throughout his career, is that his decisions are always guided by what's best for the people of Minnesota. Ha! Right. Tim has spent his life in public service, putting Minnesotans first, leading with integrity, compassion, and a deep respect for working families. His decision not to seek re-election reflects that same selfless commitment to the people he serves. I want to thank him for his extraordinary leadership. Doug and I wish Tim, Gwen, and the entire Walz family the very best in their next chapter. Our country is stronger because of Tim's service. Wow. What
Right.
bullshit.
50 billion, didn't they say it might be?
I don't like him.
This Doug?
His forehead is a sniper stream. I don't really like Doug. I mean, I don't really like Kamala. The fact that she says that he does what's best for the people of Minnesota, so it's best to let foreigners steal their tax dollars and benefit for them. How does that make Minnesota better? How is that good for the people of Minnesota? And how does that benefit America?
He literally didn't do it. He literally didn't do what was best for Minnesota.
Like, imagine if he was the VP, what America would look like right now.
Imagine if both of them were
That
up there.
would be...
She doesn't have the nuts, the balls to do what Donald Trump did. She literally just said, just because he was a dictator doesn't change the fact that this action is unlawful. He's literally a dictator that was sending drugs into America, killing citizens.
So it was lawful, and all the Venezuelans are happy, so why are you not happy?
They're literally happy. And I think I also found, well. Venezuela's former chief of national intelligence has released the names of every U.S. senator receiving millions from Mondero. Look at this. Look at this. Democrat.
Adam Schiff.
Democrat.
Cory Booker.
Lots of D's.
Wow.
I see one R.
I see a couple
Another
R's.
R.
John Thune. John Cornyn. Wow, that's a senator.
So they were receiving
Jim
millions.
Giudice. It's a couple of them. McCormick. It's a couple of them, bro.
Oh my gosh, there's so many ways to finesse and do fraud in America.
But all you have to do is be a government official. You can get away with anything. As long as it's not too bad, you'll get away with it.
So this stands out to me. While pursuing deals, they were literally doing that. People in Congress. So the man that's taking action to shut him down is wrong. But when the senators and the people in Congress was taking money from them,
they're not
it's
wrong.
all good. Come on, bro. Like,
let's pick and choose when we're mad here, huh? Mamala. Remember when Brandon called her a B word on national television?
Bruh, no, I didn't.
Y'all go watch the clip.
No, this guy literally cooked the media. So he just cooked Kamala.
Those who say the U.S. is only interested in our oil, I ask you, what do you think the Russians and Chinese want to hear? The recipe for arepas?
Arepas?
Come on, man.
Have you ever thought about starting your own YouTube channel, but you don't know where to start? There is literally no better time than right now. YouTube is growing extremely rapidly, and the platform needs more creators, more influencers, and more people doing what we do. You don't have to be special. You don't have to be a musician. You don't have to be a famous politician or anything. You just have to have a passion and a dream. Everyone has something unique to bring, a perspective, an attitude, information, something. This is the perfect time to do it, and we're going to teach you exactly how to do it at the webinar we are hosting for free this Thursday.
Hey everybody, Tim Burchett. Just thinking about the Maduro arrest and his indictment and him facing future justice. You know, it's kind of ironic how Joe Biden in March of 25, him and Kamala Harris put a $15 million bounty out on his head. And then in January 25th, January of 25, he put $25 million on his way out. Trump pops one on him in August of 25th, in August of this past year, $50 million. And then he goes and takes him down. And the left is all clenching at their pearls and hollering how awful it is, can't believe. And Biden put the bounty out on him first. Although he didn't do anything, didn't have the guts to do it, him or Harris. Couple of paper tigers, but Trump went and took him out. It's just completely disingenuous and ironic. And of course, the lapdogs in the media are just soaking this up and putting it out there about how horrible it was. Well, where the hell were they when Biden put his bounty out on him? What does that mean? 2 different times. He upped it from 15 to 25 million. It's bogus. Trump did the right thing. This guy's a narco-terrorist, pumping drugs into our communities, killed more people than the Vietnam War. I'm glad they took him out. I'm hopeful and grateful that our government and our justice system will
paper tigers. No, he's really
Biden
bad.
put a bounty on him.
Yes, bro. I didn't know how bad he was. I didn't know how bad he was until I seen some crazy videos.
Oh, he's bad.
He's
killing
like,
people. He
he's
was terrible.
So like
That's why the Venezuelans were happy.
Bro, he stole their election. He was killing people for protesting.
They were cheering.
Exactly.
Why would they be? I just don't. It doesn't matter what they do. But I want to get your opinion on this. So I asked the other day when you were gone, if Donald Trump rewinded like back some years back, right? If Donald Trump was the one who took out Osama, do you think they'd be protesting it right now?
Probably.
Keep it up.
Obama took out Osama and Gaddafi
is,
without congressional approval.
This is the same thing. That's a good point. This is the same thing. People are protesting this.
I don't understand this one.
It's like it seems like it's
really
paid
don't.
protesters.
I understand protesting the deportations if your family was deported. You know, I don't agree with it, but I understand it because it's in America. It's an American issue. But in a Venezuelan thing that the Venezuelans are happy about, why are you, as a white liberal, an American liberal, why are you mad if the very people who it's their leader are happy? I don't get that, truly.
When I was little, I used to think, oh, what is it going to be like in 2020?
Weird.
Yeah. My gosh. Well, we're here and we're back and we're happy to see you. Remember when you know who kept campaigning on this promise?
We're getting out of the nation-building business. We must abandon the failed policy of nation-building and regime change. Our current strategy of nation-building and regime change is a proven absolute failure.
So remember all of that. Well, now America and the world have a lot of questions after the U.S. captured Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and his wife Celia, who are about to appear in a courtroom right here in New York. And the administration can't seem to get the story straight about their plans in and out of Venezuela. Take a look.
We're going to run the country until such time as we can do a safe, proper, and judicious transition.
Is the United States running Venezuela right now?
What we are running is the direction that this is going to move moving forward, and that is we have leverage. This leverage we are using and we intend to use.
Don't ask me who's in charge because I'll give you an answer and it'll be very controversial.
What does that mean?
Because we're in charge. Colombia is very sick too, run by a sick man.
So there will be an operation by the U.S.
It sounds good to me. We need Greenland from the standpoint of national security. Cuba looks like it's ready to fall. I don't know if they're going to hold out.
Are you considering U.S. action in Cuba?
We want it all.
It's just going to fall. I don't think we need any action. It looks like it's going down. It's going down for the count.
So while perhaps no one is going to miss a tyrant like Maduro, is this a legal thing? I mean, who voted for this? Who said, hey, yeah, go on in there and do this? Because
who voted for a sleeping man?
He was concerned about the drugs coming in and out, and yet he pardoned like a giant kingpin. And so what is this all about?
I can speak to the legal part of it. I think Anna can certainly speak to the geopolitics of it all. But it's not legal to do this. It
tells people why not.
Well, it's not legal because it violates international law, right? And this sort of represents this new, I mean, I've never seen it before, for the President of the United States to kill, I believe he killed over, the U.S. government killed over 100 people, including civilians and military in Venezuela during this kidnapping capture. And international law doesn't allow it unless unless Congress declares war, and Congress did not do that. So this country was founded on the premise of the balance.
The same Congress that was getting that money, but
the same Congress that was bypassed when Obama attacked Gaddafi and when he took out Osama bin Laden, but they weren't singing this tune then.
Power, right? So you have checks and balances. So you have co-equal powers that co-equal branches of power. So you have the judicial branch, and then you have the executive branch, which the president is a part of, and then you have, of course, the legislative branch, and that's Congress. And they're supposed to check each other. This president is doing whatever the heck he wants without any checks or balances. And I have never in my lifetime seen this type of regime change, which is what
So why are the people happy over there?
Just saw work out well for the United States. It just doesn't work. And in my view, this is completely 100% illegal.
Well, so I do think.
Go ahead, Anna.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Look, I don't think this is at all about the Venezuelan people. Donald Trump doesn't give a damn about the Venezuelan people. If he did, he wouldn't be taking away temporary protective status from 600,000. He wouldn't be arresting the Venezuelans that are seeking asylum here. He wouldn't be maligning the entire community and sending hundreds of Venezuelans to a hellhole prison in El Salvador. I don't think Donald Trump gives a damn about drugs. If he did, he would not have pardoned the former president of Honduras, who was serving 45 years in federal prison for having brought 400 tons of cocaine into the United States. I think this is a lot about Donald Trump's ego. I think he thought it was going to be easier to get rid of Maduro. I don't know that he thought it was going to take 4.5 months and 1/4 of the Navy arsenal and a cost of over $1 billion to do this. I don't think this is regime change because the regime is still there. He got rid of the head. He got rid of the titular head, which is Maduro, and it's the biggest trophy there is. But all
the vice president is still there.
And the vice
president is now president.
Well,
And
I refuse
arguably
to
worse,
call her
or as
either
bad.
because you see, Maduro, so the U.S. government under Biden and under Trump have said they don't recognize Maduro as the legitimate president of the United States because he stole the elections.
Right.
And so if we don't recognize him as president, how in the hell can then we turn around and recognize his vice president as vice president and now interim president?
Do you
and
think
as
it's
to
about
your
the oil?
question, I think it's about the oil.
About the oil.
Your question, who voted for this? The people in South Florida. The Venezuelan community, the Cuban American community, the Nicaraguan American community voted for this. And for us, this is a very, very happy day when we see a dictator who has been part of oppressing and abusing the Venezuelan people for 25 years. When
Okay,
we
real
see
quick,
him,
brother.
So it's bad that Trump did it, but people voted for this.
And it's a very happy day for the people who descend from there.
What are you
just said it's a very happy day.
Dumbass. Why do we even care what she thinks? I mean, like, seriously, like, she couldn't even get her, he's not the president of the United States. Yeah, because he stole the election in Venezuela.
She just contradicted her argument.
She did at the very end.
in handcuffs and held to some sort of accountability. It brought me into tears. It brought me great joy. And, I live in South Florida.
But are you okay with the way that it was done?
But you can, I think both things can be true.
Okay.
I think you can criticize and ask questions and have concerns about the way it was done and what this means in the future.
Right.
And I think you can still celebrate that this murderous, corrupt, sadistic son of a bitch is out of Venezuela.
Yeah.
Because he has.
And who did
I
it?
think there's 8 million Venezuelan exiles all over the world. People have fled from this man's tyrannical rule. So for me, I am very disturbed by Donald Trump's words about the opposition leader who legitimately won the elections that Maduro stole. He said that her party, won the election. She said she, Maria Corina Machado, has no respect or support of the Venezuelan people. She won the elections against this dictator by 70% of the vote.
This is important. I think that's very well said. Two things can be true at once. I am celebrating that Nicolas Maduro is out of power. This is a man who has starved, impoverished, jailed his opponents. He is a bad man and a dictator. But I have two key things that stand out to me. The lack of congressional authority is incredibly important. There's a long history in this country, to be clear, Libya, Iraq, Afghanistan, where we've had very fragile congressional authority to go in.
Yeah.
But what I care about is what happens tomorrow, because I saw the news, and like Anna, I was celebrating.
We're going to roll tide anybody that's doing bad to Americans, bro. And if you don't get in line, you're just going to get rolled up, man. That's just what's going on, man.
Okay, so they're happy that the guy was taken out, but they're upset that their Congress didn't approve it. Who cares? Like you said, a bad man was taken down. I mean, if we're going to be happy about him being taken down, why are we bitching about it's being done?
You know why? Because of who did it.
Yeah.
It's like, seriously, like the argument is ridiculous. Oh, it's bad that Trump did it. But all of us Hispanics in Miami, we voted for
If a Democrat president did half of the shit Donald Trump did, they will be actually like, that would be they Lord and Savior.
Joe Biden showed his cojones by doing this and bypassing. That's what they would be saying. I don't want to hear this. I'm tired of watching this show.
And Joe Biden himself put the bounty on him. So if you put a bounty on them, but you couldn't go on and just go and get them.
We got them.
He said, man, we ain't putting no bounty. We finna go get them.
Listen, this is not about a regime change. This is about getting Maduro out and taking their oil reserves. It's 100% about oil. I seen a news article when I just walked through the gym just a second ago, talking about Trump, talking about U.S. oil companies should go restart in Venezuela. They're trying to take the oil. That is what this is about.
They said it's one of the most untapped reserves, though.
They are coming for the oil.
And guess what that's gonna do?
Boy, that's what we do.
It's gonna make the gas price go down.
They mad that the U.S. is about to take the oil, but what if China and Russia got it?
That's what
then it wouldn't be a problem.
That's literally what he said. That's literally what this dude
Big
right
Brother
here said.
Yeah.
So what were they doing here?
China and Russia said put him back in. They said release him. I don't give a damn what China talk about.
Let's do what China and Russia want because they're on our side.
Come on, man. We just flexed our muscle.
Yeah, but
listen,
I'm a patriot.
Maybe it was bad. Okay, who cares? America is benefiting from it. That's what I care about. We benefit from it. Now
the Venezuelans benefit from it.
Yeah,
they don't. The Venezuelans benefit and the Americans benefit.
And they talk about, oh, well, now his incumbent is in power. And what the hell you think gonna happen to her if she act up? We capture, bro.
Ask Pete.
We capture, bro.
Ask Pete headset.
It ain't gonna be no more capturing. You getting zipped.
Yeah.
Let's keep it 100.
You're gonna get spent on.
Like, come on.
All right, man. Let us know what y'all think, guys.